evening, chocolate lovers. Welcome to Chocolate TV, episode 80. Oh, I forgot to check. 87, I think it is. Or is it 88? Well, never mind. 87 or 88. It is the 28th of November. It's the year 2011, and I'm sitting here actually with two single origin vintage. Not vintage as in old, but as the 2011 vintage chocolate from Valrhona. They're long-standing Grand Covan from Trinidad, and they're almost as long-standing Ampamakia from Madagascar. Both 64% cocoa, but I'm not going to taste those because I did these on the Swedish show just a minute ago. I'll taste their new chocolate instead. Their new vintage chocolate. Millésime 20... Qu'est-ce que tu vas dire en France? 2011. Millésime 2011. So this is the vintage of 2011. El Pedregal. It's an old vintage in Venezuela that Valrhona supposedly had helped to restore, and that plantation, that farm, grows porcellana, Criollo beans. And why are they called porcellana? Because they're almost white or almost see-through beans, and they make a very special chocolate, and they're extremely hard to grow. So they replaced their earlier vintage chocolate called Palmyra with this one this year. I don't know why, but let's taste it. So this is 64% cocoa count. It's an extremely rare cocoa variant of the Criollo bean, and usually quite strange chocolate-wise. So let's open it up and look at the color, and we can see it's not white, it is red. It is brown, deep brown, reddish in its color, and usually porcellana chocolate that Valrhona made before has been a little bit lighter, even though it's the same or even higher cocoa count. Lighter in color, not in weight. So let's see if there's any special scent from this new chocolate bar from Valrhona. I get the usual cedar box, dry paper, chocolate powder thingy. But I also get some cinnamon, a slight note of crushed nuts, hazelnuts. No, more almond actually, more almond. Otherwise kind of muted, yeah, dark chocolate scent. Well, let's taste it. First off, a nice balance between chocolate and fruit flavors, which are actually kind of separated in the mouth. You got some fruit flavors on that side, and you got some chocolate flavors on that side. Very strange feeling. It's like sweet red fruit, strawberry, cherry. Well, someone has squeezed a gentle lime over those strawberries and over those sweet cherries. And there's an acid backbone to the chocolate all the way. And it doesn't turn creamy as a lot of chocolates do. It's more like turning... I have to take another bite. This was good. It's more like transforming all the time between some chocolate and some red fruit and some vanilla, and then back to some chocolate and then more red fruit. But the fruit is slowly overpowering the chocolate, and there is no bitterness in this. No bitterness whatsoever. And this is 64% cocoa. With a Forasteros chocolate bar, you know some tartness or some bitterness. This is just rolling around. Fruit, red fruit all the time. With that vanilla added to the chocolate bar, and it's not even leathery or tobacco or things like that. It's very fresh, very a subtle fruit nose. Palate, nose, not nose, palate. Almost like you had some mixed fruit candy in your mouth. Hard mixed fruit candy, because it sort of tears your tongue a little bit. That kind of acidity to it as well. Yeah, I liked it. I'll give this a 9 out of 10. That means it is a stellar chocolate. It is expensive, but it's good. Well, that's all for today, and I hope to see you next Monday. Bye.